Jeff Goldtrap here in Fayetteville, Tennessee. What does a lawyer do if your client says, I'm guilty, and then wants to enter a plea of innocent? Well, first of all, at least in Tennessee, there is not a plea of innocent. There's a plea of guilty or not guilty. There's also a plea called no contest, and we can talk about that in another video. But there is not a plea of innocent. And let me tell you this. If you shot John in the middle of the street on Union and 2nd Avenue in Nashville, and a bus full of witnesses, a bus full of good Baptist pastors on their way to a convention, saw the whole thing, I could still stand up in court and, at arraignment at least, enter a plea of not guilty and demand a trial. Well, how can that happen, Jeff? Because everybody has a right to a trial. I mean, you can be just dead bang guilty, and you have a right to have 12 citizens determine the facts. It is entirely possible that you have not got the first fact that helps your case, and you can demand a trial. You have absolutely that right. What am I going to do as an attorney? I'm going to defend you. I'm going to make sure that the state doesn't violate the rules and laws of procedure, and gives you a fair trial. Now, so Jeff, you're gonna tell people he didn't do it? No. First of all, I wasn't there. I don't know. I'm not, a fact witness. You can't call your lawyer to say, lawyer, tell us. The state can't call me as a witness and say, did your client tell you he did this or not? They cannot do that. I cannot be compelled. I can't be called to answer such a question. That's called attorney-client privilege. You could come to me and say, I shot John, I meant to shoot John, and he's buried in the backyard. I don't care. I don't tell anybody anything after that. So the question is, what does a lawyer do if your client says, I did this, but I want to enter a not guilty plea and I want to demand my jury trial? A lawyer gives him a jury trial. A lawyer might encourage him to enter a plea. A lawyer certainly would negotiate and try to get the best resolution. But if the client says, I'm not going to enter a guilty plea, then that's why we have trials. Strange question of the day. I hope it helps you out. I'm Jeff Goldtrap in Fayetteville, Tennessee. Look forward to helping you any way I can. Bye-bye.